Hello everybody and welcome to German class. In today's lecture we are going to talk about articles in nominative case. So if I talk about article, we have two types of article, namely indefinite or definite, right? This is type 1 and this is type 2. So if I talk about articles, yes, we do have in English also. Mm, Similarly, we have in German. So in today's class, we will be talking about articles in nominative case. So if I talk about German, so we have articles in nominative case. We have articles in accusative case. We have articles in dative case, and we have articles in genitive case. So this is nominative will is the basic form, like this is the initial form. First we will proceed with this, and in upcoming lectures we will be talking about accusative, and afterwards we will be talking about dative, and at the end we will talk about genitive. So nominative is the basic form of article, and then this is the hierarchy of it, right? So if I talk about articles in English, a and the are the articles. So let's talk about the first, right? So in German we say bestimmte article, and in English we say definite article. Definite article means the. Definite article means the. So if I say okay, use bestimmte article, that means you have to write the. And second type is indefinite article. I'm sorry, I forgot to write here indefinite. Please make a correction here. Indefinite article. So the is definite, and a or an is an indefinite article. In German we say unbestimmte article. Unbestimmte is indefinite, and whether it is definite or it is indefinite, we will be talking about only nominative form, which means subject form, right? So if I talk about a sentence, if I talk about uh, a sentence has subject, a sentence has verb, a sentence has also an object. So this subject is the basic form of any sentence. So this subject word is known as nominative. Nominative. And the verb is verb only, verben, we say verben. And this object can be accusative or it can be dative, but for this we will discuss later on. In today's class we will be talking about only subjective part, only nominative, right? And in nominative we will be talking about articles. So if I talk about type 1, which is the bestimmter article, which I have already talked to you about it. So we have four words, four different words. First is der. Second is d. Third is das, and fourth is again d. So all these four words give you the meaning of the in English. So if I talk about English, there is one word the. But if I talk about German, there are four different words. First is der, second is D, third is das, and fourth is D. So all four words give you the same meaning, and the meaning is the. But if all four words have the same meaning, then what is the difference? The difference is we will use der if it is if it is using with masculine. We will use D If we are using with any feminine noun, we will use das. If we are using with any neutral noun, and we will use d if we are using with any plural noun. So all the words in this table give us the meaning of the, whether it is der, whether it is d, das, d, all give the same meaning, the. But the difference is only upon the gender. If it is masculine der, if it is feminine d, if it is neutral das, and if it is plural, it is d. All right. Similarly, in indefinite article, unbestimmter article, unbestimmter is indefinite, which means a or n. Here we have three words. One is ein, second is eine, and third is ein. So all these three words give you the same meaning. Meaning can be a, meaning can be n. Right? All three words have the same meaning. But what is the difference? The difference is ein we use if it is a masculine noun. Eine we use if there is a feminine noun with it. Ein we use if there is a neutral noun with it. And please keep in mind that there is no plural. There is no plural of indefinite article, because I cannot say a boys. Up boys, I can, this does not exist, it is wrong. So with a I cannot use the plural form. Similarly, I cannot say an apples. Right, with an I cannot use the plural form of it. Hence there is no plural form of indefinite article in German also. So all the words in this table give us the same meaning. And what is the meaning? A or n, right? Whether it is ein, whether it is eine, whether it is ein, the meaning is a or n. Now, what is the rule? I mean, how we can fill an article? We have understood that there are two types of article. One is definite, second is indefinite. In definite, we have four words: der, die, das, and die, and all the words have same meaning. And what is the meaning? The. Similarly, in indefinite, ein, eine, ein, and there is no plural, and all the words have same meaning. The meaning is a or n, right? This first word we use with masculine. The second word, eine, it is eine, we use with feminine. This third we use with neutral, and this fourth we use with plural. So this is what we have done so far. This was just a quick revision. This was the quick revision for you. So what is the rule? I mean, how to fill these, how to use these words? So there is a rule for it. There are just two rules which you need to keep in mind. We have to see only what is written on the right hand side, on the right hand side of the given blank. That means please check the noun which is coming after the article. Suppose a, an, or the. So whatever is coming afterwards, this word noun, we have to check the gender of this noun. So if this noun's gender is masculine, then we will use out of these two words. If the gender is feminine, we will use out of these two words. If it is neutral, then these words. If it is plural, then these words. So we have to only see what is written on the right hand side of the article. So for example, a, an, or the. So what is written on the right hand side? So this is a and the on left, this is on left, and this is on right. So whatever is written on the right, we have to check the gender of it. So check the gender of that noun and fill the article of the noun. Let's see some examples. For example, here the question says fill the definite article. Which article? I told you that there are two types of article. One is definite, another is indefinite. So which article do I need to fill here? Definite article. That means which words can come here. If I talk about definite, there are just 4 words: der, die, das and die. These are the 4 words which can come in these blanks, because all give you the same meaning. So first sentence, let's talk about first sentence. It says blank. I have to fill the here. Blank, man is man, won't, lives in Noida. So in English, I want to say the man lives in Noida. So I have to fill the here. So in order to fill the, I have 4 different words. So which word is appropriate here? So I told you about the rule that we have to check on the right hand side. So what is given on the right hand side? Man. And after checking the right hand side, I have to check the gender of it. Gender of the word, which is given on the right hand side. So on the right hand side, it is given man. Man is masculine. So which word will I use here? Dare. I will say dare man won't in Noida. The man lives in Noida. Second says Frau. Frau is lady. Learned Deutsch. Deutsch is German. So in English, I want to say the lady. The lady is learning. The lady is learning German. Right? So here also I am using the. So which the which, like in English it is the only, but in German I have 4 different words. So which word will I use here? Because it is feminine, lady is feminine, right? I have to check the gender of the word which is given on the right hand side. So what is given on the right hand side? Frau. So answer would be D, right? In first sentence it was der, in second sentence it is D. Now let's talk about third sentence. It says blank kind. Kind is child. Ist is 7 Jahre alt. The child is 7 years old. Right? I have to write the here. The child is 7 years old. So which the I will use here? I have 4 different words. Der, die, das, or D. Which word will I use here? I will use das here. Rest all words are wrong here. Only das is correct. Similarly, last one, Blumen. Blumen is flowers. Flowers. Flowers are beautiful. Schön. So the flowers are beautiful. I want to say the flowers are beautiful. So what is written on the right hand side? On the right hand side, what is written? Blumen. Blumen is flowers, plural. So if I am using plural, then I will write D as an answer. Right? So this was about definite article. Let's talk about some indefinite article. So here I have to fill A or N. Fill indefinite article in nominative. Right? In this lecture, we are talking about nominative only. Nominative, I have already told you what is nominative. Subject. So if I talk about a sentence, there are 3 parts. One is subject, one is verb, one is object. So subject means nominative, verb is verb, but object can be accusative, can be dative. That we will discuss later on. First we are talking about this part only, right? So here it says das ist, das is this, das ist, this is, and then there is a blank, man, this is a man, this is a boy, this is a man, right? So I have to fill A or N here. So if I talk about A or N in German, there are 3 different words. One is ein, second is eine, and third is again ein, and there is no plural. Now these 3 words I will use ein if on the right hand side there is a masculine, If I will use eine, if on the right hand side there is a feminine word, feminine noun. If I will use ein, if on the right hand side there is a neutral noun. So on the right hand side there is a man, man is man. So which answer is correct here? I will use ein, this is correct, rest two are wrong. Similarly, next sentence, it says das ist, this is blank lady, this is a lady, right? So I have to use a here. Again in German, what will I write here? Eine will be the correct answer. Similarly here, das ist, this is, and then there is a blank for you, auto, auto is car, so this is a car, so car is neutral, hence I will write ein Auto, ein Auto. And you must have heard about an advertisement. Have you heard this word? Volkswagen, Volkswagen, das Auto, das Auto. So auto is car, and why it is, why they have written das, why they have not written der, why they have not written d? Because auto is neutral, hence they have written das Auto and not der and not d, because der we use with masculine, d we use with feminine, but this will give you the meaning of the. And here I have used a, so the is definite article, a is an indefinite article, right? But this point to be noted, point to be noted, point to be noted, right? Star, please please make a star, because this point is very very important, important note. What is it? Now the examples which we have covered up so far was related to men, was related to lady, was related to car. So for me, it was very easy to identify that man is masculine, Frau is feminine, and car is neutral, right? This was the concept which we have learned so far. But there is a slight difference in German and in English. And that difference is, if I talk about German, some non-living objects, some non-living objects have also been categorized as per gender. Like some non-living objects are also treated as masculine, some non-living objects are they fall under the category of feminine. And even, and this point is very very important, very very important, VVIP, that some living persons are even fall under the category of neutral. What I'm trying to convey you is, if I'm writing, for example, if I write tish, tish is table, tish is table. So if I compare with English, you will say, sir, this is neutral because it is a non-living object. But in German, this tish, uh, tish, tish comes under the category of masculine. Hence, I will write der. Right? I will write der. So this is what I'm trying to convey you, that some non-living objects are masculine, some non-living objects are feminine, and some living objects are neutral. So I'll give you some examples here. For example, a beautiful example I have written, that is pen. Pen in German is Kuli, right? In German it is Kuli. So if I talk about pen in English, it is neutral. It is neutral, right? So either it can be he, either it can be she, or it can be it. So if it is he, it is masculine. If it is she, it is feminine. If it is it is neutral. So what is pen? Pen is he, she, or it? Tell me. Pen is it. Hence, in English, it is neutral. But if I talk about German, Kuli, Kuli is not neutral. Kuli is masculine, right? So here also I have written in English, pen is a non-living object, hence it comes under neutral it. Whereas in German, pen is treated as masculine. Therefore, we will write der Kuli and we will not write das Kuli. So if you get a sentence, das ist blank Kuli. So this is the pen, and you have to write der here. And why der? Because Kuli is masculine. Let's talk about another example. Watch. Watch is Uhr. Now again I give you three words: he, she, or it. What is watch? He, she, or it? Tell me, what is watch? Obviously it, because non-living, right? But if we talk about German, it is not neutral. It comes under the category of feminine. This is what I have written here in English. Watch, the word watch is an is a I'm sorry is a non-living object, hence it comes under it. Whereas in German, Uhr is treated as feminine. Therefore, we write die Uhr and we do not write das Uhr. It will be wrong. Write die Uhr. So if I write down a sentence, blank Uhr ist 250 Jahre alt. So I want to write the watch is 250 years old. So I will write D and I will not write das. Right? Although in English it is neutral, but in German, since we are learning German, I have to write D here. Another most beautiful example is girl. In German, we say Mädchen. Right? Now, if I talk about English, he, she, or it, three words I give you. What is a girl? What is a girl? He, she, or it? बताओ जी क्या है? So girl is she in English, right? But if I talk about German, it is not she. It is neutral. So in English, girl is a living being. Hence, it comes under feminine, she. Whereas in German, Mädchen is treated as neutral. Therefore, we will write das Mädchen and we will not write die Mädchen. Right? For example, I give you one sentence. Blank Mädchen ist sehr nett. Net is nice. Sehr is very. So the girl is very nice. Das, so I have to write das here. Das Mädchen ist sehr nett. You will not write die here because in German Mädchen is neutral, right? Now here I have given you few sentences to fill, like you have to fill you have to fill definite article in nominative. First sentence says blank Kuli ist rot. So definite article I have to fill, that means answer can be der, can be die, can be das, or answer can be D. If it is masculine der, if it is feminine D, if it is neutral das, and if it is plural I have to write D. So how will I identify? I just need to check the word which is given on the right hand side. So on the right hand side it is given Kuli. Kuli is pen. So it says Kuli is wrote. Wrote is red. So I have to say the pen is red. Although it is neutral in English, but in German it is masculine. Hence I will write der. Right? Similarly, next sentence, it says a blank Uhr ist alt. Alt is old. Uhr is watch, and in English I want to say the watch is old, but in German I will say die Uhr. And why D? Because Uhr is feminine, right? I will not write das here. Please, please, please do not write das. If you translate it from English, it will be wrong, right? Similarly here, Mädchen ist sehr intelligent. Intelligent is intelligent. Sehr is very, and Mädchen is girl, right? So what shall I write here? Das Mädchen, and I will not write D. It will be wrong. Now I have to fill here A or N. That means indefinite article. So indefinite article, just there are three words. One is ein, second is eine, and third is ein. This is masculine, this is feminine, this is neutral. I just need to check on the right hand side and at gender of right hand side. So das ist, this is a pen. So what is written on the right hand side? Pen. I have to check the gender of the pen, and gender of the pen is masculine. Hence I will write ein here, this ein. It says das ist Uhr. This is a watch. Now I have to write a here, and this for a I have three words: ein, eine, and ein. So which word is appropriate here? Watch is feminine. I have to check on the right hand side. Like on the right hand side, it is written watch. So I will write eine. Hence here das ist Mädchen, which means this is a girl, right? So a girl. So I have three options: ein, eine, and ein. So which option is correct? This is for masculine, this is for feminine, this is for neutral. Masculine नहीं आ सकता, feminine नहीं आ सकता, only neutral. Ein, because Mädchen is neutral. Right? Now what you need to do, you have to find out 10, like I have given you a word pen, which is masculine. I have given you a word watch, which is feminine. I have given you a word girl, which is neutral. Right? What you need to do now, you have to find out 10 words, like one word I have given you, 10 non-living objects which come under masculine in German. So if I talk about masculine, if I talk about feminine, if I talk about neutral, or if I talk about plural. So here one word I have given you, pen. I have given you one more. I had also given you one more word, that was tish, table. So you have to add 8 more words in this list which are masculine. Similarly here you also need to find out 10 non-living objects which are feminine in German. For example, here I have given you watch. I have given you the word bag. Bag is Tasche. So 2 words I have given you. You have to research on internet and find out other 8 words, any 8 words which are feminine. Right? So this just post your answers in the chat box, and then I'll check your answers, and I'll tell you whether you have written correct or not. And then here there are some more types of question which comes nowadays, MCQ form, MCQ questions. Like MCQ questions are like 4 sentences are given to you. You have to choose the correct statement. First statement says, Die Kinder spielen im Park. Das Kinder spielen im Park. Spielen is play. Park is park. Der Kinder spielen im Park and ein Kinder spielen im Park. So the only difference is in between the article. That means I have to choose the correct article here, right? Now the rule was I have to check the gender of the word which is given on the right hand side. So on the right hand side, what is it written? Kinder. Kinder. Kinder means children. Children. So if I talk about child and if I talk about children, what is the difference between child and children? Child is singular, whereas children are plural. ठीक है? So let's talk about fourth statement. So it's written ein. So there is no plural in indefinite article. Hence fourth statement is wrong. If I talk about third statement, it is written dare. So with plural, dare will not come. Hence third statement is also wrong. If I talk about second statement, it says das Kinder. So das will also not come because with plural, the only option we have is D. Hence, first statement is absolutely correct and the rest all statements are wrong. Right? If in exam you get a question like this, you have to click on the first statement and not on second, third and fourth statement. Similarly, let's talk about the next sentence. It says, their computer is teuer. Teuer is expensive. Second says, die Computer ist teuer. Das Computer ist teuer. Eine Computer ist teuer. So again, I have to choose the correct article here. So choose the correct article. So you have to identify what I have to correct in the statement. Right? The question says choose the correct statement. But after reading the statement, I have to identify that what exactly do I need to what exactly do I need to correct. So after reading the statement, I have identified that I need to correct only articles. So 4 articles are given: der, die, das, and one is indefinite. So if I talk about computer, computer is masculine. So if I talk about fourth statement, it is wrong because eine we use with feminine. So fourth statement is wrong. If I talk about third statement, so it is like that: der, die, das, and die. Masculine, feminine, neutral, plural. And for indefinite, it is ein, eine, ein, and we do not add anything here. Right? So here either answer can be der or it can be ein. So only first statement is correct, rest all are wrong. Let's talk about next sentence. It says der Bleistift is rot. Bleistift is pencil. Right? So pencil is again masculine. So in exam you just need to identify the noun and the gender of it. That is why I have given you the homework that you need to post in the chat box words which are masculine, which are feminine, 10 words, right? 10 non-living words. So Bleistift is pencil. In English it is neutral, but in German it is masculine. Hence first statement is correct with der and not second, third and fourth. Let's talk about the next sentence. Tasche. Tasche is bag. And bag is feminine in German. So second statement is wrong because der we do not write in feminine, das we do not write, ein we do not write, we only write D in feminine. See, der, die, das, die. So masculine, feminine, neutral, plural, and ein, eine, and here it is written ein. So ein, if it is eine, then it can be correct, but it is only written ein. So in feminine out of these two answers. Hence, only second statement is correct. So that was all about this article in nominative. We will be talking about accusative and dative in our upcoming lectures. So I hope you have enjoyed the lesson and concepts are crystal clear to you. Let me know how did you find this lecture, and see you in next class. Bye bye. Take care of yourself.